Good morning, guys. It is the Saturday the 18th of May, and we are on our way to Oxford. So this vlog will be all about Oxford. We'll take you to a few Harry Potter sites, the university, which will be included in that. Also, fun fact, Oxford United are in the final of League 2 today, so or tomorrow, one of the days. So I'm sure the town will be buzzing, so we're keen to go to a pub and hopefully find a good atmosphere for that. You got anything you want to do?
I want to get an Oxford University souvenir.
Yeah, a jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just on the 22 at the moment. This is the bus I catch to work every day, so we're just in Putney. It's a lot less busier today. But yeah, so we're on our way to Victoria coach station. Alright, quick update. We made our bus just. It's obviously the ticket says London Victoria, so we were over here, obviously where it says London Victoria. Turns out that the Oxford bus leaves from the street. One cool thing though is it is a double decker, however it took us so long to find the bus that we did miss out on the very front seats, but we might get them on the way back. So yeah, it's an hour and 45 to Oxford, so yeah. Quick little update, we've just made it to Oxford and we've just come to check out these little markets.
Are you going to tell them what you did?
And I went to throw away some rubbish and I threw away my phone in the bin when I threw away the rubbish. So I was looking, I thought I left it on the bus, but then turns out I called it while I was standing next to the bin because I was like, is it in the bin? And it turns out it was, so. And now we're going to get some olives, maybe. Alright, we've made our first purchase. We've got a double chop.
Triple chop
brownie. So taste that.
Oh my goodness.
Good?
It's very sweet.
That's cool. Alright, we got our breakfast gyozas. You good? So we're heading to the Oxford Castle and Prison because we drove past on the way in and we're like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. So we're going to go there.
We pre-booked because you have to book in to go.
Yeah.
But we were able to get in at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
It's 9:44, so.
Yeah, and everyone's walking around Oxford with their shirts on, and it's quite busy actually, I reckon.
With their
with their Oxford United shirts on for the game. And correction from earlier, it's promotion from League 1 to Championship, not League 2. I did know that, but I just made a mistake. So the game's on at Wembley Arena at 4:15. So we're gonna find a pub later on that has a good atmosphere. I might try and get an Oxford United shirt, maybe, see how we go. But yeah, it'll be a pretty cool experience, and it's cool that we're here in the same weekend as that, so everyone in the town is buzzing. Alright, so very eerie approaching the castle, but it's like stepping back in time.
Oxford Castle was built in 1071 by Robert someone who had accompanied William the Conqueror from Normandy to England in 1066.
Oh, wizard's chess. Probably not. Oh my god, Hayley.
Crypt, then through into D-Wing, and there we will talk more about the lives of the people held inside these walls. Of course, throughout all of that time, feel free to take photos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Always happy to try and answer them. We'll start with St. George's Tower, and it represents one of the earliest attempts to defend this town. It was built in 1009 AD, over 1,000 years ago by the Anglo-Saxons. And of course, built to help keep out the Vikings.
I feel like these stairs are...
Oh my gosh, look at that one.
Wow, it's so steep.
What were you saying, sorry?
I feel like these stairs aren't the original, like they're wooden.
And if you just want to head through into that. And the only surviving legitimate child of Henry I. Now Matilda, she's here in this castle, in this room, because of a great civil war raging in England, a conflict known as the Anarchy. Its origins are a bit complex. Taking the view, I'll talk about what still stands, and also actually where the castle used to be.
Got the Oxford United flag at the top here.
Imagine like someone very tall, like an AFL player.
Yeah.
Possibly on camera. If they're doing it, you'd actually see for the first time that people would live there.
So you're now entering into the crypt of St. George's Chapel. All the old Anglo-Saxon towers, they had some sort of religious building associated with them, but this chapel was built actually by the Normans in 1074, 3 years after the castle got constructed. The Baron Robert D'Oyley, he commissioned this place as well. He commissioned it because he feared he was being damned to hell for his sins in life. And well, he was a marauding Norman, he had done a fair few bad things before.
So these pillars here are 700 years older than these ones. These ones are built by prisoners, and these ones by the Normandy, something like that.
In the 1790s. Now, as you may have noticed already, we've removed one of the walls here to make this a bit more spacious. So this is in fact 2 cells. Now, an individual cell, it may not seem that small actually for one person. Sit on the chairs or the benches as you wish.
Yeah, I did.
Now, no.
Ja, can we sit on a chair?
Though, as an 18th century prisoner, you have to pay for basically anything. This is less of a government-run operation and more of a for-profit enterprise, a hotel you're forced to stay at. In fact, the government does not even own the buildings here. This prison was owned and run by Christ Church College, that's past the university in the 18th century.
This is Mary Blandy, and she killed her own father, as we just found out.
What's there? Okay, can you do it too? Yeah, face the camera. Oh,
We're getting our mugshots taken.
Yeah, of course.
Please.
Yeah. By night, they slept in prison cells. And as you can see from the beams on the floor and the ceiling, these are really quite small, so you're getting crammed into each night. Thing is though, during the day, debtors were actually sent out from the prison. They were assigned a job somewhere in Oxford where they could earn money to pay off what they owed.
So if you're a prisoner, you have to do this every day. 57,000 steps, and it's
The equivalent of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro every day.
This is the crank you have to turn 10,000 times a day. Doesn't seem that bad, but It probably would get bad.
Now, you wouldn't want someone like that getting loose, would you? How do I know all this?
I'm him.
We've heard the expression, if walls could talk.
Some of the sentences that they got for the crimes that they committed, like this guy at the top here, 36 years old, Stephen Oliver, stealing £1 gets 4 months of hard labour.
This guy down here, James Freeman, stole some bread, got 21 days. Who knows? His relatives could be in Australia.
Yeah, some people get sent to Australia for stealing bread, and some people get 21 days. There's the pea bucket. This is a diorama of the castle. We just climbed to the top of the mound, and I think this is where the castle used to be. They tore that down in one of the ages. But yeah, and then there's the castle and the prison over there. And there's the castle, the tower we climbed to the top of just through the tree. So we just finished our tour of Oxford Castle and Prison. And it was really good.
It was really good. Yeah, definitely recommend. It's a guided tour, which we didn't realise, but that made it really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was £36 for the both of us, which we thought was like a bit up there, but we really wanted to do something like that. We haven't done any like castles or anything like that really since we arrived, so we wanted to do it, and it was really good. Like the historian or tour guide, he was really factual and everything, so I'd recommend that one. So yeah. We're on Oxford High Street and it's all happening. Oxford cupboard markets.
Milkshake shop. Look at how many milkshake flavours they have.
Oh my god. Do you want one? Barber. Okay. Oldie one. It's cool. Old typewriter. Wow. We've just had Greg's for brunch.
Yeah.
And it's very nice.
No lunchtime.
Oh, it is lunch.
Yeah.
12:20. Greg's have all these like meal deals and stuff like for like £4 and stuff, so you can't go wrong. It's a good deal. Cue the Harry Potter theme. Magic tours, what do we got? What is it?
Oxford Magic Tours. I love that music.
Either an interpretive
What's the bridge called?
Bridge of Sighs.
Bridge of Sighs.
I think it's similar to the Bridge of Versailles in Venice.
We could be completely wrong,
I
but
could be way off.
if we are, let us know in the comments. The architecture here is completely amazing. If you recognise this building, it's because it's in the first Harry Potter movie when they're doing the flying lesson and Harry first flies a broomstick. Obviously, I think it's on like the other side of the grassy area, but yeah. So we're thinking that this is where the library in the Harry Potter movies is filmed. We're not sure. Could be wrong. So this library behind us you can only access if you've got a student card.
Student ID, yeah.
And unfortunately we are never going to be smart enough to go to Oxford. Well, Hayley might, but definitely not me. Yeah, so it would be awesome to go in there, but unfortunately, yeah, need that student card. Amazing. We don't get in Australia. Look at this castle. Oh, there's people up the top of the tower there if you can see them. Wow. Oh, it's like, I'm not sure if it's a church or a castle, but yeah, like I said, somewhere around here is where they filmed the flying lesson in the first Harry Potter film. Maybe in here? I reckon it was in here. Yeah, sorry mate. I reckon this is where they filmed it. Looks like it, doesn't it? There's detail on the stained glass windows. It's quite amazing. So we're at Christchurch campus and we're just on a bit of a stroll, a bit of a wander, and yeah, people playing cricket over here. This is Christchurch. Sorry, that rude bus cut me off. Let's check that out. Let's check out this. I really like this jacket, but not sure if I'll get it. We'll see. Hayley wants to jump off. I'm assuming this is the front of Christchurch. Very nice. All the tours were sold out up until about 3 o'clock, so we won't be doing that. But we're all toured out for the day anyway.
And we're just going for a little walk along the river, looking at the longboats.
Yellow.
Yes, beautiful. Nice. There's some rowers. I'm guessing they're the Oxford women's team or something like that.
Oxford Dragons.
Okay, we are just at Duke of Monmouth. We've got a picture of Tropicalata. We've got that, and then we've ordered some food which we'll show you guys soon.
And it was 2 mains for $14.99, which is a reasonable deal. So we got that, and we also got a side for so the whole thing costs like £20, which is pretty good. But then, you know, obviously £10 the drinks.
Rhys has got the chicken with onion rings and chips and salad. We got some loaded fries, and the wrong thing was made for my dinner, so it's coming soon. Okay, so this is where we had dinner. We just went for a little wander down here to pick up some stuff from Tesco for breakfast. We also forgot our toothbrush and toothpaste, so we needed to get that as well. And now we're just wandering home. Someone's had a few bevies, so he's feeling pretty happy with himself.
Welcome back to Chippers Running Club. Today we're running along the River Thames in Oxford, going for a 5 kilometre run, running at about 4 minutes 43 per kilometre. Looking to get this run done in a little under 25 minutes. Let's go. Some of our views this morning while we're on our run. How lovely. Woo! Good morning guys, it is Sunday the 19th of May and we are just walking into Oxford. We went out for dinner last night. We didn't take the big camera, we vlogged on our phones, so I'm assuming we would have added that in, you would have seen that. Went for a run this morning, so you might see a little bit of that as well. I did 5k, Hayley did 3k along the Thames. So we're just walking into Oxford now. We were gonna go to the library. Yeah, it is getting busier. We were gonna go to the library, but unfortunately you gotta book that in advance, and we have not.
No one told us in the
No.
vlogs we've been watching.
I know, all the vlogs we've watched on Oxford said that they just, well, they didn't say they booked a tour and now it's booked out, so we're not going. But we've booked a free walking tour around Oxford, so be similar to what we did yesterday, but we'll get all the facts. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along, but obviously, you know, a lot of it might be stuff that we've already seen, so if there's anything new, we'll add it in. We're climbing a tower. Now this tower is the Carfax Tower. It was £4 to enter. Just been up a little spiral staircase which Hayley seems to be struggling with.
Right, I was trying to film it and then it just got too hard.
Look at this spiral staircase. And fun fact, the staircases spiral up in this way because most people are right-handed, and in battles and stuff when someone was trying to capture a tower, it would be harder to fight with your left hand if you're coming up the tower. So it's 99 steps total. You climb all the way to the top, in detail in the steps. This is the view at the top. Quite a nice view. Our hotel was down there. So this church is all that remains of St. Martin's, sorry, this castle is all that remains of St. Martin's Church. I read that, I'm not sure what else happened to the church, but yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, nice views. So this is where we were yesterday over here. You can see the that's the library, and then this is Christ Church. Just noticed that.
For a wedding 7 years in advance, and when she was asked, you know, who she was planning on marrying, who would be the groom, she simply replied, although it actually had some very big ups and downs. In fact, in about the 1400s, they didn't have any money and were eventually bought by Magdalen College. Spelled Magdalen, pronounced Maudlin, that's medieval pronunciation, and turns to Maudlin. So during this time, we've
We are just over halfway through our walking tour. We're back at this library again. That you can only enter if you're a student. I've just heard lots of facts about it. And what do you reckon, Hayley?
Yeah,
Tour guide's pretty good, hey?
Yeah, it's really good. We got really nice weather. We're learning lots of things. So yeah, definitely recommend. We're going to try and after this, we've just figured out we can see some part of the library. So for £2.50, so we're going to do that. So at least we can see something. I think we might be able to see the staircase, maybe, and the divination. No, that's what it's called in Harry Potter.
The forbidden. No.
No.
Oh, this. I don't know.
It's a room, and it's the set of the when Harry ends up in the infirmary.
Yeah. So this is Footprint Tours. So we'll leave the link below if you guys want to do this tour. You can book it. It's completely free, but we'll probably tip £10 or something afterwards. So I think, and our tour guide is an ex-student as well. So
when you apply to Oxford, first of all, you have to choose to apply to Oxford or Cambridge. You cannot choose both.
it's one of the hardest colleges to get into in all of Oxford. Christ Church. This is one of the biggest colleges in all of Oxford University.
I mean, every college does have a war memorial. So I do know, like, have one corner that's absolutely hideous because they made rooms in the 70s, 80s. All right, this is called. Yeah. around. It's really beautiful. We're going to carry on down though into the meadow, so if you just follow me.
This building here is where
But
the
some
Great
places
Hall
are more-
got its inspiration from Harry Potter. So this is Christchurch and the chapel and the bell tower.
Stories, and he started telling all these wild and fanciful stories about this little girl named Alice in this wonderful upside down land. She loved it so much, he eventually wrote them down into a book for her. Alice's Adventures Underground, and eventually was finally published in Alice.
Wow.
Okay, we have to talk quietly because it's a library. We have to talk quietly because it's a library, but this is where it was the infirmary, hospital bit of Harry Potter. So yeah, but typically this is where they come for something to do with their graduation. Our tour guide was saying.
There's all the Harry Potter films that were in it.
And the Mary Queen of Scots.
Oh yeah. So we've just seen the Divinity Room, and that's where they get presented with their robes
Yeah, for graduation day.
for graduation. And now we're just going to go check out Blackwell's bookstore. Just here. Hayley loves her books. Oxford has their own edition of Monopoly. How cool is that? Hayley loves her bookstores. Lots and lots of books. And you just left the bookstore and Hayley did not buy a book. Surprisingly. Did you, Hayley?
Because I have too many books already and I wasn't even going to buy any while we lived overseas.
And she already has. Alright guys, so that pretty much concludes our Oxford tour weekend.
We were supposed to be on the 3 o'clock bus I booked.
So we rocked up and he said, just get on the next one.
Yeah, and so we've got seats at the front, which is
we
what
were
Rhys
happy about.
wanted.
Yes.
But yeah, that's Oxford done. I think our consensus is we'll be back.
Yeah, we liked it. And there was still heaps we didn't do. Like we didn't see the Great Hall that was inspired by Harry Potter, and the staircase that was in the first and second movie where Harry meets Draco and whatnot. So we didn't get to see that.
A bit better pre-booking.
Yeah, if you want to come to Oxford, some things it pays to pre-book in advance. You will save a bit of money, like the castle, we paid an extra £2.
Yeah.
The castle and the prison. And then some things were sold out that we didn't get to do as well.
It's
so
a lot of the colleges.
But our walking tour was great.
Oh, yeah.
We paid £10. We thought £5 each is reasonable. Most people were paying 20, but they were older couples and looked like they had a bit more money than us. So, yeah, but thanks for watching, and next week we head to Eastbourne, so we'll see you on that one. Bye.
Bye.